In fairness for the active users who are just ever so patient to see their images featured, I'm establishing a new rule in the canon. That being, I will only go over images from users that still remain active in the Discord. I promise this isn't going to make a difference in the viewing experience. If anything, it's going to enhance it. If you're a long-term viewer, think of it as a better chance of seeing your image getting featured. If you're a new viewer, that just means we'll get to your image quicker. You just have to wait for me to get through around 3 years of images. In this video, we're going to be covering 6 different images sent in from Jew and Midnight Arcana Central. Last video, I made the confident accusation that these images were taken by Chris, and as it turns out, they weren't. So from now on, unless I personally know if these images were taken by the individual, I will refrain from saying that they took them. However, because I know that both Jew and Midnight will watch this video, check out the comments to see what they have to say. Maybe give them a reply, and thank you. Our first image is from Jew, as we see what looks to be some type of typical neighborhood at night. It appears to be some form of mixed residential living, as we can see an apartment or condo building to the left, with some houses off to the right. The image is situated in an empty parking lot with a singular light illuminating the block. This is the only light in the image apart from what's coming from inside the homes, which creates a quiet-looking atmosphere. There's a lot of white in this photo. We have a white fence, the white light, white parking lines, the white buildings, and of course I have to mention this massive white wall with nothing on it. The image, despite being in color, almost appears black and white. Our second image comes from Midnight Arcana Central, as we see a classic Limspec Mallcore image, which comes equipped with fuzzy lights and low resolution. Obviously we can appreciate this image as a liminal space image, but it's always strange to think about these places existing within the real world. I mean, somebody got paid a lot of money to design this, and somebody got underpaid to actually construct it. This part of the mall features a single store and some closed-off area that also has an exit, along with some benches and plants to complement the empty space. So if this image looks familiar to you, that's because it actually comes from Mountaineer Mall in Morgantown, West Virginia, which features another popular liminal space image. I'll leave a link to the original blog post which features both images in case you want to see more about the mall's history for whatever reason. This third image is also submitted by Midnight Arcana Central, although I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at here. It appears to be some caged off area to something. I mean, this part of the image kind of looks like a pool, but there's nothing else in the image that resembles or even hints at anything here being pool related. The image itself is in black and white and mainly empty, so there's not a lot to work with. After a quick reverse image search, I did manage to find that it used to belong to a website called themodernist.co.uk. The original file name was gorillahouseinterior.jpg, so I guess it solves that mystery. Image 4 has us return to Jew, where we appear to be under some type of bridge or possibly in a sewer system. I like this photo a lot just because of how raw it appears. I mean, I feel like I'm actually standing there. Clearly, many urban explorers have ventured in this area as there's quite a bit of spray paint tags. Due to the camera light, you're able to witness the bottom of the image, or rather this sewage. What you can't see, however, is the actual length of the tunnel, making it ambiguous to how far it actually goes back. It's also a very claustrophobic image due to its scale and framing. The area doesn't appear to be walkable, and I definitely wouldn't want to crawl around here. Would you? Next we have our last 2 images, both sent in from Midnight Arcana Central. This first one shows some type of mini motel which just radiates this retro aura. While this is definitely something which could contemporarily exist, somehow it gives off this 80s or 90s aesthetic. Perhaps it's the green and red soft lights paired with the white neon strips. Because this image takes place at night, the main focus is this building, and the background only displays a fence, there's no way of distinguishing where this image takes place, other than the general location of it being a motel. With some research, however, I did manage to find it. From reverse image searching Midnight's image, I found an alternative shot of the hotel. With that image, I managed to trace it back to a photographer from Oroville, California, where we find Patrick Joust's photography showcase of Baltimore. At the end of the showcase, there's 2 separate images, one of a sign that reads Belle Alton Motel, and the other being the alternative shot. After looking on Google Maps for Belle Alton in Baltimore, I managed to find it. I'll leave his Welcome to Baltimore collection in the description as well, as I highly recommend checking them out. Lastly, we look at this image which appears so epic that I originally thought it was from a video game, as we see this abandoned temple or ruins resting atop a cityscape on a semi-cloudy night, with some colorful graffiti to complement the abandonment. This image comes from Kazakh photographer Olga Saliy, as seen in the image's watermark.
Oh my god.
Olga graduated from the Department of Journalism in Russia and currently resides in Georgia, yet this image actually comes from Bangkok, in Olga's abandoned skyscraper collection. The images featured here are unbelievable. It's like a dream of mine to be able to take photos in places like these, so good on her for getting to do this. I'll leave a link to the collection, as well as her YouTube channel in the description, as she still frequently posts videos. That's gonna do it for this one. It's a bit longer, but I'm glad to have made it. And thank you for making it. And as always, thank you for watching. Take care.